Hello, Froggy here. Today I'll be showing you how to get to the Hallowed Lair from Patrol. There's a lot of different holes you could use to do this. For instance, there's one in the top right here that Stepmuffin found. You need to use Code of the Missile and it's kind of finicky and hard to hit, so we'll be going to one that is a bit easier and closer to our destination. This particular one was found by Bach back when we were messing around with the quantum finisher. It involves going through some of the mesh, kind of like the mesh here. Most of them seem to be kind of blocked by a barrier, but this one has a wide open space. You just jump up on this pipe and you're aiming for the big hole just to the right here. It's a bit tricky to jump into, so might take a few tries. From here, we need to cross over to the other side of the map, so we'll be doing a little bit of sword flying. Just cross the gap and watch out for, I guess, invisible obstacles. And right at the end, you want to go on the far right side here and get up on top. We're actually aiming for the platform just below this, so just have to drop down here. And there we go. From here you don't need any sword ammo for a bit. Though, you know, it's a pretty big hammer. There's a lot of protrusions you can jump around. If you're familiar from the strike, you know that ahead of this area there is a big open area, which is bad news for being out of the map, because it forms a wall that you cannot cross. So once we get to that point, we'll have to resort to the default spawn. Luckily there is a load zone that allows us to do that. And you can kind of see up ahead how the map ends, so we're getting pretty close to the load zone. And there we go. Now just want to die before we set any save spawn points. And we should respawn right inside of the map. This is around the first real area of the strike, where you have to do the 2 pressure plates. You can see those on the side of this room. And up ahead we'll be coming to the reason we had to get back inside of the map. This large open space. You can see it's basically open all the way to the left and the right, which means that there are solid walls preventing you from going this way outside of the map. So the first person to do the Hallowed Lair from Patrol was BrandedNorton Games. They used a out of map in the cobble. CloudLXXXV did it from Thieves Landing, using a hole that Glitch tutorial shared. I'll put that one down in the comments as well. Coincidentally, that video came out around the Festival of the Lost as well, so that is a happy coincidence. And here we are in the boss room. Notice the shield is not present in the room behind here. You can actually go in there and see that you're very much not intended to ever go in here, because if you were to get too close, you would notice that these lights aren't really attached to anything, which is a bit strange, but, you know, probably held up by space magic. You can actually stand on these, which I am entirely failing to do, but it's definitely possible. Have fun exploring this area for yourself. And if you're looking for a nearby challenge, I recommend trying to get behind Spider. It's a lot of fun.